with a final chance to qualify into the Super Crown World Championships next month. The world's best skateboarders have returned to Japan, one of the most densely populated areas on Earth, famous for its historic shrines, temples, anime and manga, extreme fashion and youth culture, and for producing the next generation of premier skateboarders. Today we're inside Ariake Arena for Stop 7 finals of the 2024 Street League Championship Tour. It's SLS Tokyo, presented by Nikon. Thank you for tuning in, everyone from around the world. I'm Paul Zitzer, along with Sean Malto. And Sean, there is a lot at stake here tonight for this men's final.
Yes, there is. I mean, this is the last regular season stop. So, points are on the line. Top 20 of the point standings make it to the Super Crown, and the top 3 are automatically into the finals of Super Crown. So everybody's gunning for those spots. It's going to be exciting.
Let's take a look at the 2024 Tour Stop winners so far. Going all the way back to Paris, France in February. Chloe Cavell and Aurélien Giraud getting it done there. San Diego was another big one. Haisa Leal got it done, and Braden Hoban in front of the hometown. Sydney, Australia last month. Chloe Cavell in front of the hometown crowd, and Sora Shirai getting his first ever win. And here we are in Tokyo, Japan. Haisa Leal just took the win on the women's side for her second win of the year. And who is gonna win this men's final here tonight? We're gonna find out. Here's the standings for the SLS Championship points race. Giovanni Viana from Brazil up on top. Nyjah Houston in second place, and Felipe Gustavo rounding out those top 3. They, right now, have a spot into the Super Crown final if things don't change. Top 20 skaters in overall season points will have a chance to go down to Sao Paulo next month and try to skate their way into that final.
And Deshaun being on that bubble, but Felipe Mota skated well today, so I'm curious to see how this is going to shake out when it's all said and done.
Here's the start list for the men's final here in Tokyo tonight. It was a crazy couple of knockout rounds to get here, and Alex Midler made it on through to the final, along with Yuto Horigome, Ryan Decenzo, Felipe Gustavo, Sora Shirai, and Chris Joslin. So Sean, who do you like on this list?
You know, I'm most excited to see my man, Alex Midler, the only one skating that bump to Gap Terrell, and he skated it a lot. I mean, he is a wild card coming through on that second chance qualifier, so he has nothing to lose. He's gonna go for broke.
I'm going with Chris Joslin all the way. SLS Pro since 2016. He's placed second 3 different times in SLS. No wins yet, but in the knockout round, he was on fire. He's never looked better. If he can keep it going in the finals, who knows? He might get his first win.
That was a crazy session for qualifying.
Now let's check in with the third member of our team, Andrew Cannon.
Guys, I like your picks. I like it's very American of you. But we got to talk about the Japanese contingent here, okay? Yuto Horigome. He won here in Japan last year. He won the Olympics twice. He has got it, okay? But Sora Shirai is coming off a big win over there in Sydney back in October. So I think both of these guys, watching them in practice right now, they've got insane tricks, and they're going to be bringing the heat. So we'll see what happens.
You can't argue with that.
No, Japan's hard to beat.
Solid. Yeah, Yuto also looking incredible. Breezed through here to get to the final. Now let's talk about how this contest works with the basics. There are 2 sections to Street League. The line section and the single tricks section. Each skater starts with 2 45-second line attempts, followed by 5 single trick attempts. Their top 4 scores count towards the final score with a maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. Those are the basics. Skating here on home turf takes on all sorts of meanings for these Japanese skaters. For Yuto in particular, his local skate shop saw potential from his earliest days, and we were able to catch up with the owner of Instant Skate Shop. This is Akio. It's Yuto's first shop sponsor in this Kona Big Wave Spotlight.
店を開けたのは1995年、お友達と一緒に浦安っていう千葉県の町で始めました。まず最初に僕たちがやるべきことは店を開けること、そこに町の中にスケートボードショップがあること、そしてスケートボーダーがキングピンが折れたとかベアリングが壊れたとかアクセルナットがなくなったって時にショップに駆け込めるっていうのが大事だから、やっぱりこうローカルに根ざしたスケートボードショップを作ってそれが開いているってことがとても大事だと思ってます。初めてユートに会った時はこんぐらい、彼はもうちっちゃい頃から紛れもない天才だと思ってて、8歳ぐらいの時から彼をサポートすることを決めました。日本ではね、特にちっちゃい、子供のコンテストシーンも活発だし、今後ユートみたいな天才がどんどん世界に送り出されていくと思ってます。若い子がこれから育っていくには日本はとてもいい環境が揃っていると思うし、今までも大人たちが子供にそういう場を提供することによって今のユートをはじめとする日本人たちが成長してきたなと思ってます。
And now it is time to meet tonight's finalists. Coming in first, Alex Midler from the USA. He's ripping here today in Tokyo. If he can hold it together in the final, expect big things.
And this guy, two-time Olympic gold medalist, Yuto Horigome.
Ryan Decenzo, the Red Dragon, veteran from Canada. He's placed second before in SLS. He's never won. Could change tonight.
Felipe Gustavo, veteran of the league. He has a win under his belt. See if he can do it again.
Sora Shirai from Japan, coming off a win in Sydney last month. Can he do it again?
Last but not least, this guy put on a show in qualifying, Joslin.
I think the question for Chris Joslin is, can he maintain that kind of momentum? Because it was next level.
It was kind of one of the craziest displays of a heat I've seen in a long time.
So what a lineup here in the final. Diverse crew. All ages, all areas of the world. Personally, I'm excited to see Ryan Decenzo in this final. It's been fun to watch. First in, line one of two, Alex Midler. Here we go, this is the finals.
Oh, wow. Going for that front crook, but take the front nose.
Now, you talked earlier about him possibly over skating, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, especially here, you know, we're doing qualifying and finals all in one day. It's a lot of skating, and Midler, he was sneaking in tries in between runs and in between other skaters. Just a lot of skating. And that gap to rail's no joke.
The gap to rail is what got him here, but that is a stretch to get there and then to hold it.
Yeah, and it's one thing while you're fresh, you're feeling good, but towards the end of the day, after skating for a couple hours, sitting down for a little bit, it's hard to maintain.
4.2 to start things off for Alex Midler. Next in, skating early in the finals because he kind of just barely made it in, but it was all part of the strategy for Yuto. He was in the heat with Joslin. He kind of just let Joslin take it, and then he skated into one of those second chance qualifier spots.
Yeah, there was no beating Joslin in that heat. So I think just looking forward to the second chance qualifiers, getting through however way you can.
Oh, holding on to that massive back tail. That ledge ends at 5 feet tall. Anything on it has been getting great points all day. That's as sloppy as you're going to see Yuto get, but wow, what a run.
And technically, he did that good.
Yeah.
Just got a little to the side, almost took out Felipe's brother, who's shooting photos on the sidelines. Yeah, perfect run. Had all the little things, had the big things, this back tail and the bump to ledge. Then ending it with this, nollie 270. Switch back lip. You're right, he came out a little bit early, but all is good now.
Straight out the gate, 9 club for Yuto.
Now Andrew was, he's kind of making fun of us for not picking Yuto. But I mean, it's such the obvious choice.
Yeah. He's the favorite. Let's be real. He's skating in front of his hometown crowd. He's 2-time defending champion of the Olympics. But here we go. Let's talk Ryan Decenzo. Let's go up to Canada. This dude has been in 10 SLS finals since 2013. He placed second for the first time ever last year. He came this close. And he's on fire here in Tokyo if he can keep it going. But man, once you get to the finals, it's a whole new world.
Yeah, and Decenzo also, you know, we talk about a lot of people that have 2 different gears. He didn't go all in on the first in qualifying. He left a lot out there. He still has a lot of tricks that he can do.
But like a difference between Decenzo and Yuto, Decenzo has to be at his absolute best to have a real genuine shot.
Yeah.
And you know, he's a veteran. He's 38 years old. That's tough to nail every time.
I'll say the older you get, the less the one-day format works for you. Kind of like a little rest in between contests.
6.2 for Decenzo. Felipe Gustavo. He's only made 1 final this year before tonight. He got 5th place in San Diego. Good to see him back in that final. Got his first win last year in Sydney.
He's looking solid.
Time for one more. That run felt like it had a slow build going, leading up to that final frontside flip.
Yes, such a sick run. I mean, he systematically kind of picks everything apart. A lot of flip tricks. Nollie flip in the bank, straight into kickflip crook on the rail. Then switch flip front board this rail. So 3 flip tricks right out of the gate.
7.7.
Which is an amazing score when, you know, not landing the big section trick.
In next, one of the 2 Japanese skaters here in tonight's final. He got that first win in Sydney, trying to go back-to-back. And in qualifiers, he looked so on point.
Yeah. Outside of Joslin just going absolutely nuts, Sora did look so strong.
And he has kind of borrowed a page from Yuto. Not the same tricks, but really using his own technique. Original tricks that only he's doing and that he has pretty well locked down.
Yeah.
What a run.
Hit us with the signature celebration. Look at that nollie big spin back tail on the Nikon replay. Frontside 270 to front board.
The Gons grind all day. And then when he wants to bump it up, just fakey 5-0 that one.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
he can cab back tail that rail, maybe big spin out later. He's really good at building on the run. He's got a little something extra for every one of those tricks. And he's already in the 9 club with a 9.1. Now, you talked about it earlier, Sean, how you can, once you win one, maybe now you know you can do it, and it gives you a whole new confidence.
Yeah, the belief is there. I mean, all these guys are good enough to win it. It's just knowing that you can win it.
Okay, Joslin, he was on fire in the knockout round. We know what he's capable of. We know what he's good at. It's just a matter of if he can get it to happen again. Stomping that big flip up the Euro.
Another thing with qualifying for Joslin also is he didn't take his run scores. It was all big section, or trick section.
For him, big section.
Yeah.
Tray flip, lip, stomping it. Yes! What a start. Joslin keeping it going here in the final.
I mean, he's having a day right now.
He is having a day. He looks tired, but he made it happen.
Yeah.
He's huffing. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Look at this switch heel just dipped.
We've seen so many people fall on their last trick when it's over that Nikon sign, but not Joslin. It's just not the type.
Ah, he's built different.
8.9. Take that. Woo. Current leader, Sora Shirai, putting in a 9.1 on his first of 2 lines. You're watching Street League Skateboarding from Tokyo Men's Finals. Second runs when we return. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by TrueSkate. Download TrueSkate and unlock the SLS Tokyo course to play like a pro. By Lucy, Next Level Nicotine Pouches. By California Skate Parks, the world's most recognized skate parks, design and build firm. And by Cariuma, old school sneaker, new school ethics. Back inside Ariake Arena in Tokyo for the men's final. Japanese fans have 2 Japanese skaters to cheer for in tonight's final, and that is one of them. Our current leader after the first of 2 lines, that's Sora Shirai. He won last month back in Sydney, back on top right now. Current standings after the first run, Sora Shirai up on top, followed by Yuto Horigome, Chris Joslin, Felipe Gustavo, Ryan Decenzo, and Alex Midler. It's a great lineup. So far, this final has already delivered. Chris Joslin in third with an absolutely perfect run. And we're going back to the top of the order for the second of 2 lines. Alex Midler. I'm telling you, I always claim Midler is underrated. He's way better than his results show. He hasn't made a final in 2 years until tonight, and he's ripping. He's always a threat to win if he could stay on a skateboard, because he's gnarly.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those leaves it all on the court every time type of guys.
Huge back 3. That is off. Now he means business. 270 lift. Time for one more. Here we go. This is what you're talking about. Yes!
Wow.
That is a massive gap before he even gets to the back tail, and that is not a small rail.
No, he is the only person to skate that all weekend long.
And to choose back tail on it, I mean, it's heavy.
Right.
Back 3, almost off the course.
Yeah, I kind of thought he was going to catch a little grind there.
With the distance there. Sliding the whole rail. .3.
You know, I keep thinking his run's going to be judged a little higher. 8.3 still puts him in contention.
Yuto back in. He's just been very low key here today, getting it done. You can assume he's going to turn it up soon.
Oh yeah. There we go.
What do you think?
I think that's easily putting him into the top spot. I mean, He upgraded a back tail to a nollie 270 board slide. That is a massive upgrade. And this nollie 270 switchback lip, he did that a lot better than he did on the first run.
Yeah.
This might go into that 9-4 range.
9-3.
9-3. Which is huge because we've seen these contests come down to a 1/10 of a point so many times.
It's just incredible watching him do it what looks to be with complete ease. But let's take it back to Canada. Ryan Decenzo in for his second line of 2. So it's obviously, you got to make every single last trick. That's what everybody else is doing here in the finals.
Yeah.
Best front 3 in the world.
Absolutely.
Yes, Decenzo gets it done. Where does that land, Ryan Decenzo?
It was a really solid run. You know, there's a couple basic tricks in there. I didn't think it was as much firepower as our top 3, but that should put him into 4th. This nollie heel was perfect.
Better than Midler's run.
I just think the flip tricks over that Nikon sign has been scored really high.
Hey, that's why you're in here, Sean. 8.5, 4th place.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. It's just so hard to judge sometimes because you're like a flip trick over the Nikon sign or that bump to gap to rail.
Apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges.
Felipe Gustavo needs to put it all together here to bump up from that 7.7. And the way he skates, it's all got to be perfect. And he's off his board. Not done. He's done.
Yeah, he's gonna have to rely on the best trick section.
It's worked for him before.
It has.
When he won in Sydney, it was all best trick.
I mean, he can do those hubba tricks on this long hubba, but it is risky.
That is a long hubba.
I would love to see him switch flip back tail that thing.
I'd like to see the nollie flip front nose slide.
Oh my God.
Sora Shirai coming off a 9.1. You have any predictions? Oh, I was going to say, where does he upgrade his run?
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, he has a couple spots.
Okay. Will he upgrade more or just leave it at that?
I think he's going to go more.
Okay.
I know he could do the fakey big spin to front board. Oh, you were right. Just take take the slight upgrade.
Go from a 9.1 to a, okay, so Yuto's got a 9.3. Sora coming off that first run scored 9.1.
I think this is going into a 9.2. But it's hard. Nollie, he upgraded the Nollie big spin back tail to a Nollie big spin back tail big spin.
Could be a 1/10 of a point.
And Yuto upgraded a back tail to a Nollie 270 board slide. To me, Yuto's upgrade was a little more.
We're gonna find out. It's up to Kelly Hart and the gang.
Maybe just tie him up. See what happens.
That'd be fun for us. Can Sora Shirai repeat? They are having the same talk that we just had up here, comparing those upgrades. There they are. Kelly Hart, Mike Mo, Billy Marks, Jimmy Gurecki, and Big Cat. It looks like they feel good about what they did there.
Okay, let's see how the crowd feels then.
9.2. It's a respectful, appreciative crowd.
100%. And I think that's fair.
Hey, they can't be mad. Their two guys are in the top 2 spots.
With 2 9 clubs. I mean, Yuto, back-to-back 9s. Sora, back-to-back 9s.
What's gonna make my day is when Joslin gets his 9 right here. Where does Joslin upgrade this run?
I mean, I feel like Joslin is going to upgrade it on his strong suit, which is the gap. Yeah, go through the motions.
So far, working his way back there.
Land this tray flip lit.
Making it for Grandma.
And then you can upgrade right here.
Can lightning strike twice? Yes! Joslin getting it done.
He clipped. He
bad.
clipped the planners.
Let's just say he firecrackered it to Fakey.
Firecrackered to Fakey.
Okay. So 1/10 of a point, 2/10 or more.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Because what did he end with on the first run?
Did he switch heel? He switched
Heeled it, and then Nollie back heel is a big upgrade. Look at this. Yeah, just a little firecracker. I mean, they gotta go 9.
Not even. So a heavy final already. And that is the end of the line section. Here from Tokyo, men's final. Let's take a look at the standings. Yuto Horigome up on top, 9-3. Sora Shirai in second, 9-2. Chris Joslin in third with a 9.0 even. We have single tricks still to come from Tokyo. Welcome back inside Ariake Arena from Tokyo, Japan. You're watching Street League Skateboarding Championship Tour. This is the men's final. The lines are over. Single tricks still to come. 6 of the absolute best skateboarders in the world on the course, and the current leader, Yuto Horigome. He was our winner from last year. Let's take a look back at the G-Shock time capsule. So it looks like Yuto could repeat here tonight in Tokyo. He is our current leader. There are the standings in the final with the line section in the books. Yuto Horigome up on top. Felipe Gustavo is in 6th place. So here are things work in Street League with the basics. Line section over and out. Now we have single trick attempts coming up. 5 of them. A skater's top 4 scores count towards their final score with a maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. So as we've seen happen in the past, a skater can win with just 4 single tricks, but it's a lot of pressure. 4 tricks out of 5 attempts. Those are the basics. Start list has been reshuffled. This is the Lucy re-rack right here. Felipe Gustavo will be coming in first, followed by Alex Midler, Ryan Decenzo, Chris Joslin, Sora, Shirai, and Yuto Horigome. It's the start order. So Felipe Gustavo will be coming in next. Three of the 6 skaters in tonight's final have Street League wins under their belts. Felipe Gustavo is one of them. He got his win last year in Sydney after a long slog, many years, right in the mix.
It's an emotional win, too.
Yeah, I always say, you know it was a good contest when people are crying, not just the person who won, but other people. That's cool.
That is really cool.
That's a rare moment. Alex Midler does
know where he's going.
He does not have his win. You do know where he's going. Wow. So making that gap to rail work for him. He needs a tighter hat. Thing is always just on the edge.
That thing is usually flying off of his head.
Take another look.
Yeah, long gap to nose blunt. Square rail makes it a little bit tricky to lock the nose blunt, but he handled it nice.
.7, great score. New leader, but he is the first skater with 2 scores locked in on the board. Decenzo coming off a great line section. Yes, frontside flip. That is a long set.
It's so long, the speed's so hard. Yeah, that double set going from all the way back there, frontside flip. Still barely clearing it.
.8. The leaderboard's going to jump around until everybody has 3 or 4 scores on the board. Chris Joslin. coming off a 9 in the line section. Needs an 8.4 to take that lead.
There we go.
How do you compare a frontside flip and a 360 flip?
I mean, on something long like that, frontside flip's a little easier to stretch out, a little easier to kind of clear a long distance. Tray flip is hard. So I'm thinking this is going to be a better score than an 8.8.
So, win or lose, Chris Joslin is maintaining a lot of that momentum. Another 9. And he is in the lead with an 18 even, 2 scores on the board.
He's put up a lot of 9s in the past couple hours.
Sora Shirai trying to go back-to-back with the wins. Oh, that's what we wanted to see from Sora.
He has that trick so dialed in, and it's so routine for him, but man, that is such a hard one to hold. Frontside 180 to switch backside nose grind. And balance. Or would you say fakie 5 up?
Either,
it's all good either way.
whatever. It's just a thing of beauty. Yeah. 9 club. 9.2. Sora in the lead. It's just a rotation for first place here. That is just too good.
It's such a cool looking trick too.
Yuto Horigome, where does he go from here? Which of his numerous 9 club tricks does he pull out of that bag?
I feel like he's going with.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his proven trick throughout the years. That one's won him a lot of contests.
So, Nollie 270 switchback lip.
Yuto on this Nikon replay. So he did the Nollie 270 switchback lip all the way around in his run.
Yeah.
Took it back out to switch, which is exponentially harder. But it's still similar to the trick he did in his run, so I don't think it's going to score as high. Yeah,
8-7.
I think they docked him a little bit.
So, Sora Shirai hangs on to the lead. But there are a lot of skaters right on his heels. Back to the top of the order. Second attempts. Felipe Gustavo.
That switch backside flip getting away from him. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure he has that one of the top 3 spots locked up for the point standings.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, he should be going into the 300s after this.
Chris Joslin can get there from 5th. Okay, Midler in.
Oh!
That's a dangerous move.
Very dangerous.
He's got it though, next try. Ryan Decenzo. He's in 4th place. Trying to get his 3rd score posted. All right, he saw what Joslin did. He's trying to follow it up. Joslin got the 9 for the tray flip.
I mean, he has been jumping down this thing all day long. He's got to hold on for 4 more tries.
He is right there. This could be his moment. Classic Chris Joslin. Best backside big spinner on earth. Stretching it to the limit here in Tokyo.
It's just ridiculous. Like their stock tricks is a back big spin. Over, how many feet do you think that is?
It's like 14, I'm claiming 13, 14 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to be able to do that on command every try.
9.1. Joslin in the lead with a 27.1. Can he get it done? Can he keep it going and fend off the world's best and get his first ever win? We'll see. Next in, Sora. You almost know Sora and Yuto are gonna make their tricks. They're so reliably consistent. But this is skateboarding.
And it is skateboarding. And Sora, Sora's been the best lately. But Yuto is one of the, I mean, he's one of the best contest skaters of this generation.
Yuto Horigome sitting in third place. Needs a 9-2 to take the lead. Okay. Wow. Classic Yuto, Nollie 270 nose slide. Hanging on, fighting the landing, but still not sloppy.
No, I actually thought he did it kind of sick.
He did do it sick.
Let's see. The no slide was a little questionable. Oh, no hand on the ground.
It was just loose.
It was just loose.
No tic-tac.
No tic-tac, no heel drag.
And the tweak looked good, too. Is that going to hurt his score some?
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't think it was much of the landing. I just think it wasn't fully locked in a no slide.
A 9.2 takes the lead back from Joslin.
I mean, it has to be right around there.
9.
Yeah.
Chris Joslin still in the lead. Yuto in second. Sora in third.
I liked it.
Download TrueSkate on your mobile device and enter the live SLS Tokyo event. Complete all the missions in the event to unlock a virtual replica of today's championship course. Play now to skate the same course as the SLS pros. TrueSkate. This final has lived up to the hype. Felipe Gustavo in sixth. He's got work to do. Not getting it done. He's gonna have 2 attempts left, but he's not gonna get 4 scores posted. So he is gonna be essentially locked into a bottom spot. Alex Midler, he can still get there. He's gotta make it happen here. Does he go back to the gap nose blunt?
Looks like it.
Yes! That is wild.
That is so crazy. I mean, the attempt before got really sketchy, and that one just looked so smooth and easy.
So Midler is gonna move into third place, and then we're gonna see how much work he'll have to do on his next 2 tries.
And that's what we want to see right there. Kickflip back, lit. But 9.1.
But it goes back to what you were saying. He's taking tries in between tries. Like, he beats himself up. 9.1. He's in third. He's right in the mix.
I mean, he's literally probably flung his body at the gap rail 30 to 40 times.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Decenzo. Oh. Joslin got the 9 for the tray flip. Decenzo trying to follow in his footsteps. He's only got 2 tries left, and he's got to make both. Chris Joslin has a 9, and a 9.1. He has 3 tries left to make at least one more big score. All he needs is one. If it's a huge one, and he could possibly win this thing.
This is gonna sound weird, but it might come down to dropping a 9.
Nollie inward back 180. Bolts.
He's having one of the best days I've ever seen him skate. All the way from qualifying to right now.
Let me ask you this. Could it already be over? Could he have won?
No.
No.
No, because we still got Sora and Yuto, who everybody's averaging 9s.
Okay, what's this trick gonna score? Roughly. Guess.
My guess would be a 9.1.
Andrew Nicholas wants a 9.1 or better for Chris Joslin. Nailed it, 9.1. Chris Joslin with a 36.2. And he still has 2 tries left, and you're right, he's gonna be looking to drop a 9.
He's gonna be looking to drop a 9. And what's crazy is if Sora can get through some of the tricks that he can do, he might need to.
That's a $1 million smile right there.
I mean, we're sitting on 2 9.2s.
Yeah. Okay. What did he just do?
He went back 180, switch front 50, which is so hard to do. I mean, you don't see this trick often at all, and both trucks were locked in. Ooh. Barely toe side.
Yeah. He looks like a guy who survived a gnarly one. 9 even.
He is easily within striking distance.
Yes, he is. But it's not going to be easy. Oh, it's going to come down to the last few tricks. Okay, Joslin's still in the lead. He's the only skater with 4 scores posted. Yuto needs a 9.3 to take the lead.
Oh my God. This is just a battle right now.
It's the final for the ages. Yuto trying to repeat in Tokyo.
This Nikon replay. Nollie backside 180, switch front feeble.
And on the long rail.
One of the scariest tricks you can try, and something that long and mellow. I mean,
9.3 does it. Yuto is in the lead once more, and Chris Joslin still has more to do if he wants to skate out of here with his first ever win.
I'm saying Joslin's probably looking at himself like, what more do I got to do? But Yuto just is on one. Isn't that crazy? Joslin has to drop a 9.
Yeah. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Felipe Gustavo. 2 tries left. Midler in next, in 4th place. If he makes anything, he'll move into the top 3 and set himself up for possibly a crack at the win on his final try. But first, he's got to get through this one.
Are we going kickflip back lip? Just ghost ride the whip.
Decenzo, an 8.9 or better moves him into 4th. But with no 9s posted, you gotta assume there's almost no way he's gonna have a shot at the win, but you never know. Let's get this 9. Oh, fakey flip over the Nikon sign, down the 10-foot-long rock gap to flat.
Yes, so sick. Straight fakey flip is a hard one to do, especially going up and over something at the start. And, you know, he might not have a chance at winning, but every place pays a little bit more.
And he's putting on a show. .4. Okay, Chris Joslin has 2 attempts left. A 9.2 takes the lead back from Yuto. Can he get it done?
Oh.
Joslin has been in this situation so many times before.
That's the first trick he's missed in a long time. He's been landing everything.
Chris has placed 2nd 3 times in his SLS career. No wins. All right, Sora Shirai needs a 9 even to take the lead. Where do you think he goes?
It looks like he's setting up for this cab back tail, but I'm not sure if he's big spinning out.
The thought of cab back tailing that rail is sick.
Yeah. And you know he's capable of the cab back tail big spin.
He is going for it all. He's not trying to maybe move into 1st and maybe win. He's trying to lock it down. Cab back tail big spin. I mean, mid-9. Okay.
Yeah. I think Yuto here is going to try to distance himself just a little more, try to put it out of reach.
Anything better than a 9 is gonna help him do that. Here we go. Just like that.
Just like that. Smart.
Is that gonna
But the fact to just have the tray flip like that.
Yeah, but that might not do him any good. Oh, he clipped.
He clipped, but it will, for sure. He has to drop an 8.7.
Oh, sorry, I thought he had to drop a 9.
8.7.
Okay. He's going to get a 9 or maybe an 8-9 for that. Okay.
Yeah, he should be a 9. It wasn't, he didn't clear it, but he landed perfect.
Yep. It's going to increase his lead. Just a matter by how much. .6. So they docked him for the clip, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was, yeah, I don't know. That was a strange one.
The Lucy re-rack with 1 attempt left for these 6 skaters, all trying to go for the win. Felipe Gustavo will come in first, then Decenzo, Midler, Shirai, Joslin, and Yuto Horigome will once again have final say. Felipe Gustavo goes out with a make. He was in 3rd in overall standings coming into tonight, trying to guarantee his spot in the Super Crown Finals next month in Sao Paulo.
Yeah, that should do it. I think he did his job here. You know, set himself up for Sao Paulo. I mean, he could go into that #1 spot for the standings.
Decenzo trying to finish on the podium here. So Decenzo will finish in 5th place. Alex Midler. Midler has a chance to finish on the podium. You know he's not going to go for a 1.4. Plays it cool. Yeah. Here's the strategy. We'll see if it holds up. He's going to be banking on Sora Shirai not making his next trick, but gap back lip. Heavy move, easy for Midler, but
did he do? No, he gap back tailed it in his run.
Yes.
So yeah, should put him into 3rd.
And then we'll see. Does Sora aim for 3rd? No, Sora will go for the win. So Midler is hoping Sora bails his last go. Yeah. 8.2. Midler in the top 3. Strategy paying off for now, but time will tell.
Bunch of skaters trying to do some math.
There's one number that matters right now, and it's 9.
That's it.
Sora! Unbelievable.
Are we entering into a new era?
Yes.
The Sora era?
I think so. He won in Sydney last month, and here he is in Tokyo. Cab back tail. Perfect. Big spin out.
So hold the back tail long enough. It's a big spin.
The only question is how big of a lead Sora will have before the final 2 skaters get a chance to take the lead back.
Yeah, is it gonna be reachable?
.4, 36.8. Another look. There is a really good chance Sora Shirai goes back-to-back wins.
Scores are so tight at the top, 36-8, 36-3, 36-2.
But what's it gonna take?
9.7.
9.7. Is that possible? When's the last time we saw a score that high?
It's been some years, huh?
Yeah. Joslin has guaranteed himself a spot on the podium along with Yuto and Sora. But the order is not set. Comes down to this. A valiant effort. Chris Joslin again taking it down to the wire. Respect.
That is respect. I mean, most days that performance wins for Joslin.
Let's talk about the final skater with final say here. Up next, Yuto Horigome. He won here last year. Two-time defending Olympic champion. Has 7 SLS wins. Second only to Nyjah Huston. Can he make it 8? Can he repeat here in Tokyo? Can he take it from Sora Shirai? A 9.3 gets it done. Let's let Yuto have last word. Sora Shirai, back-to-back SLS winner, Sydney, and now Tokyo.
The samurai sword is working. It's still sharp.
Fucking beast.
So, what you said holds true, Sean. He found out he can win. He can win. Now he's gone back-to-back. Stick around. We'll be back with awards. Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by Nikon, making a better world with trust and creativity. By Monster Energy, unleash the beast. By Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. By Dios Azul, the tequila that changes everything. And by Lucy, next level nicotine pouches. A final for the ages just went down here in Ariake Arena in Tokyo. Sora Shirai getting it done right there. Cab back tail, big spin out on an absolutely massive rail. And a 9.4 to seal it. Final standings here from Tokyo. Japan getting it done in 1 and 2. Sora Shirai with a 36.8. And Yuto Horigome in second. And Chris Joslin rounding out the podium. And our winner is down there with Andrew.
What an incredible win right there. Sora, that last trick, you needed to do something huge. You fell on it the try before. How were you feeling going into it?
最後のトリックかなりこうリスクを取らないといけない状況だったと思うんですけど、そのトリックを決めるときどういう気持ちでいきましたか？
ユートを越せるトリックはそのぐらい9点を出さなきゃいけなかったので、リスクがあるのは十分分かってましたし、できてもできなくても後悔はなかったので、 まあね、成功できてよかったなと思います。
He said it's a last chance that he got, and he had to take that risk, and he's glad that he got a incredible point for that trick.
Now with 2 wins in a row, back-to-back Sydney and here in front of your home country in Japan, how are you feeling heading into the Super Crown in such a good position?
シドニーの方と、日本でも、勝利というところで、お気持ちどうでしょうか。この日本で自分で勝てたっていうところいかがでしょうか。
やっぱりね、大好きな日本で優勝できたことはすごい嬉しいですし、いろんな優勝したい大会はいっぱいありますけど、東京の SLS でずっと勝ちたいと思っていたのですごい嬉しいです。
He've always dreamt for this moment, get the champion in Japan, so he is very happy for it.
Well, congratulations on an amazing back-to-back victory. We'll see if we can make it a three-peat down in Brazil.
またブラジルでも期待してます。
Thank you. 頑張ります。ありがとう。
What a night for Sora Shirai. And a congratulations also goes to Yuto Horigome for the Kona Big Wave line of the night with a 9.3. Monster highest scoring trick, 9.4. There it is. Your winner, Sora Shirai. He's on one.
He is peaking at the right time.
Take a look at the updated 2024 standings as we head into the Super Crown. Giovanni Viana up on top, Felipe Gustavo in second, and Chris Joslin in third, locking in their spots to the finals in Sao Paulo next month. The remaining top 20 are all guaranteed a spot in those knockout rounds. They'll be headed down to Brazil trying to join those top 3 in the final.
That's big. Felipe Mota, the Brazilian superstar, was out of the contest and skated his way in.
And we are on our way to Sao Paulo, and this is how we got there. Taking a look back at the entire SLS season so far, we kicked things off in Paris, France back in May. We had Chloe Cabell and Aurelian Giroux taking the wins. And then next arena stop was San Diego, California. Heisa and Braden Hoban getting it done. We were in Sydney last month. Chloe Cabell and Sora Shirai. And here this weekend, Tokyo, Heisa Leal and Sora Shirai getting it done for the second time in a row. What an absolutely incredible skateboarding final it has been. A weekend, really, from Tokyo. Congrats to all the skaters making it to the final, making it through to Sao Paulo next month. From all of us at SLS, Malto, Andrew Cannon, I'm Paul Zitsu. See you next time from Sao Paulo for the Super Crown.